What is going on, guys? My name is Astromarine and I am here with a new game today. I'm here with something called Blackguards. Now, what is Blackguards? Blackguards is an RPG. It seemed like quite an interesting RPG. I bought it pretty much sight unseen just to see what it was, because like the very little things I read about it seemed pretty interesting, and it has I just started it out a couple of times, see a couple of options and so on, and it does seem pretty interesting. Let's see how it progresses, but so far I am pleasantly surprised. If you're German and or of that similar persuasion, you might recognize the universe this plays in. It's the Schwarze Auge universe, Dark Eye, or Dark Eye. I think that's the translation in English. Home of the Realm of Arcania games, among many others. I don't think there's any relation to that. It's just a giant universe that like D&D. So like these names and things and events and so on probably mean something, but I have no knowledge at all of the Dark Eye because it's a German thing. The source books are in German. Like, I actually have groups of friends that play it, but I've never been interested in joining them at all because fuck German. Am I right, guys? Yeah, please. I'm not gonna get flamed on the internet, am I? Oh god. Anyway, let's start a new game. I want to show you expert mode quick, just to show you that you really probably don't want to go expert mode. When you start in expert mode, you choose your look, you choose your gender. That's pretty straightforward. One thing I did enjoy is that the only thing that changes is the face and the body of the thing. Like, armors are the same, stances are the same, and so on, and that is surely appreciated. There are no chainmail bikinis in this game so far that I could see, which is probably worth like 5 points on a 7 to 9 scale all by itself. Now, let's get started, shall we? Do you want to be a mage or do you not want to be a mage? If you do, that costs 500 AP. I don't see any AP anywhere, so let's just say no, maybe, and call it expert, because expert is an expert at experting. And here you go. Spend your adventure points on attributes, skills, or spells. Attributes can be increased to 14. Skills and spells up to a value of 8. Attention, when starting the game, any adventure points left unspent will be lost. So, you have 10,000. Good luck. You have 10,000 points to spend on everything. Special abilities. Melee, magic, ranged, and otherwise. Spells. Each of these, I think, has more than one rank that you can buy, so good luck with that. Talents. These, I believe, you just learn, and that's about it. So, treating wounds, Warcraft. Oh no, there are levels. Awesome. Weapon talents. As well, you spend to level them up, and then you have to choose, if I'm not mistaken, let's say, for example, we want to go to daggers. Let's buy a shitload of points in daggers. And as you can see, you can choose between defensive and offensive power of the... I don't know. Astral energy, does that mean... Yeah, if you're a mage or if you're not a mage. Okay. Can you have shitload of astral energy? Apparently. But it's still crossed. It doesn't tell me I'm a mage or not a mage. I don't know. Maybe that's a bug. I believe it is. But yeah, like, basically, unless you know what you're doing, don't start expert mode. It's not a difficulty level. That's something else. Difficulty level is somewhere else that you choose it. Not on that. That's just purely character selection. The options menu is pretty straightforward. It does have some graphic options, not that many. And here is actually where you choose the difficulty level. There's just easy, normal, and hard. We're gonna start normal, because of course we are. So now let's actually start a new game. Choose basic mode. There's warrior, mage, and hunter are the three classes that classes, quote unquote, that it kind of gives you. As you've seen, they're basically like collections of those points that you saw me scrolling through. So for the hunter, for example, which is what I'm going to start with, he's well trained in the use of bows, daggers, experienced in the wild, I don't know what that means, using and deactivating traps, little experience in close combat, fair enough, special abilities, vigilance, dodge and targeted shot. I don't see any tooltips saying what that actually means, but we can check it in game. Mage has a bunch of special abilities. No combat experience at all. And he does wound treatments and warriors. He can treat wounds, body control, I don't know what that means. Swords. That's not a sword, I don't know why. Anyway. Power blow, armor use, shield fighting, etc, etc. So, let's go with the hunter. I like this guy. And we're gonna call it Astromarine, because of course we are. As you can see, very little charisma. The baseline was 8 as far as I can remember, and the maximum was 14. So he has a bunch of agility and intuition. And dexterity. Strength still quite a bit. Yeah, so he spent quite a few points in attributes. Those I think are derived from those, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just give it a start, shall we? We've spent enough time.
We might follow our reason.
Intro cutscene.
Our instinct. Or our friends. Sooner or later, all of them deceive us.
I hear voices.
Trust no one, they say. Especially not yourself.
Blood. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's unpleasant. Okay. That's definitely unpleasant.
Eleanor!
Okay, so...
Don't hesitate. Face the beast. Kill the beast.
Ooh, there are voices, they're whispering! Well, there are voices of whispering because my wife is whispering to me, but there are also voices whispering in the game, and I am so confused. So confused. Anyway, tutorial is pretty straightforward, but it seems complete enough. And the way this plays, it's kinda XCOM, kinda Heroes of Might and Magic, but way more complex than, maybe than both of them, actually. I mean, you saw all the stats and everything you can do and so on. This guy is a hunter, so I'm just gonna shoot at the wolf with the bow. Yeah, so that can be killed easy enough. Like, he's not
Princess.
like a mystical wolf or whatever, he's just a wolf that killed the lady.
Eleanor! What's going on?
Maybe.
What's happening to me?
Maybe.
There's somebody back there!
Cause, oh my god, you're amnesiac, you have no idea how you... well. What happened to me? Well... You got caught. Killing a wolf that had just mauled a princess to death.
The name. Tell us the name.
Lysander?
Except that
What?
apparently
To
they
hell
think
with
you
you,
bit her to
bastard!
death. I don't know. Don't ask me questions.
No! No, that's not... What happened to me?
He must tell us the name.
What are you talking about? What name?
Tell us what you know, this instant.
What I know? What name?
Too bad. You leave me no choice. My friend Muratori will make you talk.
Tell us the name.
No name.
The name!
What name? I don't know any name!
Jason. That's a name. Maybe it would have helped if you had just started screaming
I've always
Jason.
known what I want out of life. To sleep the days away under the sun. I just wanted to live. No more, no less. But the death of the princess changed everything. They think I murdered her. And they might be right. Maybe it doesn't even matter. You come into this world as a nobody, and you leave it as a nobody. They'll put a rope around my neck, and my neck will break. But one question still haunts me by the Nameless One. What happened to me?
Well, it's kind of my job to figure it out.
I don't know why you're here, but I have a feeling you shouldn't stay.
How did you manage to free yourself?
You biggins don't know how to lock up an Angra show.
I don't know what an Angro show is.
We have company.
I'm assuming
Hey!
I would be able to know if I played Schwarzenegger. I don't know. Okay, so this is the bulk of the game that I've found so far. It's this these like combat scenarios. As you can see, it's a bit like XCOM. You have the range in which you can still perform an action that you can move to, and you also have a range where you can move to, but you won't be able to do anything. That's very much the case here. Also, you have this ability wheel type of thing, where all the combat options are. In this case, there's a shit ton of them, even though most of them are unused for now. Like attack, you can have like special abilities here. There's the basic attack, and in the case of the dwarf, there's a power blow that does extra damage, but has some drawback that I can't remember right now. Also, it doesn't say on the tooltip, which is unfortunate. These are mostly magic, I believe. That's to wait to a later point in the turn. This is to end the turn. Switch between several of your equipment sets that you can have. This is like belt items. You can hang items in your belt and use them in combat. Nothing there right now. Perception, I believe, is to check for traps and so on. Not sure. But that will spend an action if you use it. So, like, he's melee, just has that torch. So I'm going to wait until the guard approaches. And I'm going to do the same thing with him because he doesn't have any of his ranged gear. Okay, now, special moves. That's what the tutorial is talking to you about. That's, oh shit, he's not in range yet. Fuck. Yeah, he's not in range. Still, so I'm going to actually end the turn with both of these guys, because waiting wasn't enough. And now I'm going to wait. I want the guy to approach. He's cute. I want him to say hi. So, here we go. Now, I'm playing as the dwarf. I am going to do the power blow, which was satisfyingly crunchy. This guy just has a normal attack because, again, he's a hunter and he doesn't have any of his gear. So I could do another power blow, maybe. Would be interesting. And try to hit him with this, but this guy has proven... Ah, okay. I was going to say he'd proven ineffectual so far. Now I don't need a power blow for anything, so I can just click to do the default attack, which does amazingly, as you can figure it out.
Come here! This
But
would be grateful
it
that he
ends up
doesn't have
being
too much
enough.
to carry on his way to
So-
the realm of the dead. Here, so, what's this name, eh? The name that Four Eyes was asking you about.
You mean Lysander?
I call him Four Eyes. Maybe you should just tell him what you know.
Yeah, I'll consider that. What's your name?
What's your name?
I am Norim.
Just Norim? No son of...
Just Norim.
It's impressive that everything is voice acted, actually. Like,
why
I
are
was
you
gonna
here?
just
I was trying to
go through the
protect your
cutscenes
country
and
from
read
the
them
dragon.
myself and just
By
speed
fire
through
with
them, but
fire. Oh, so I thought.
What?
protect my
Dragon?
country from the
The
dragon.
The golden one.
There's a golden
Whose
dragon.
deceitfulness is going to devour us all because we've become blind to the eternal fight.
Ah.
Yeah, apparently. That was my reaction as well the first time I
tell
read
you
that.
a secret.
Friends, hello. I love secrets, but I would be eternally grateful if you could free me as well.
Okay, apparently we have another prisoner. And that's it. Like, this is the... Weird? Not weird. Ooh, that's new. I never got a short sword here before. Okay. That's the weird part of this game. It's just these combat scenarios. Well, not just, but you will get to that later. But there is no, like, dungeon exploration and shit. You fight in a scenario. There's stuff around that you can use. There's different strategic options depending on where you're fighting and who you're fighting against and so on. But then you just, you get experience points for everybody, money, loot. You take everything.
Please open the lock.
And the cutscene
I'm
continues.
innocent, as innocent as a man my age can ever be.
So, why do you have that iron collar?
Why are you wearing that ugly iron collar?
You're right. It doesn't match the shirt, does it?
I like it. Also, these are... I think these are here on purpose. They're whip marks, so, yeah.
Why are you locked up then?
If only I knew. I'm a mage from Alantha, no less. Obviously, reason enough to brand me a spy
Apparently
and
these
throw
two
me into the
countries are
dungeon.
enemies, I don't know.
The name's Zerberan.
Al-Anfans can't be trusted.
Okay, what brought you
I'll
here?
open the
Wine,
lock.
women, and song doesn't
Wonderful.
matter. He needs to get rid of the collar. Yeah, he's a mage. That's going to prevent him from using any spells. Why I didn't have a collar? Oh, no, I was a hunter. But if you start as a mage, you also don't have a collar. That's weird. But never mind. So, as you can see, like, there's those quests on top, and they get changed and advanced and so on, depending on the combat scenario and the ensuing cutscenes, where you can have some dialogue choices and so on. So, yeah, this is the actual, like, exploration. I'm exploring the prison. Which doesn't mean much, because that's a door. This is a guard room. If I go to the door,
Oh, none of the keys.
I thought
it's going to tell me to go to the guard room. I'm assuming this is going to be more like with actual branches and decisions and so on later on. But I haven't progressed much in the game. I just started it out
You don't
to see if it was
talk
going to be
much, do
something
you?
interesting.
My friends say I talk
To show
too much.
you,
Seems like
and then I
those times
restarted.
are over.
Let's see if we can find the key for this fashion disaster.
Hold it right there.
The chandelier. Cut the rope.
I did say there was voice acting for everything. I didn't say it was going to be good voice acting. So far, it's been true. Like, everything is voiced, which is pretty goddamn impressive. Okay, there are environmental things. V highlights them. So the tables you can break. I don't know why you would, but okay. And the little dwarf there can just... No, I don't need the menu. Can do that. I mean, you're not going to have that opportunity everywhere, and that is a chest. I never noticed it's that chest, but that doesn't seem like something I can interact with. Okay, so that guy still has the collar, right? So he can't do anything to him. Nope, no spells yet. So I'm going to basically go near the dwarf and wait. No, not wait, actually end turn, because he can't do anything else right now. And the same with him. So, end turn and wait for the guy to come in. Now, sometimes it's smarter to let enemies make their move first. Yes, I agree. I've told them that already, game. You don't need to. But thanks anyway. So, the dwarf. He should come here. He should... Oh, no, I actually wanted to do a power attack, but okay. This guy should come in and try to punch people in the face and fail. And that guy's just gonna punch. Not punch. Hit with a torch. It's mostly going to be on this guy to kill him. He's the only one that does actual damage. Everybody else does 1 or 2 points. Well, of course, I say that and my character immediately has to do 3 points. I want to see this though, because the tooltip seemed... Oh, okay. So it has a slightly reduced chance to hit. That just wasn't showing up in the previous level. I'm guessing because it was a tutorial type of thing. So this is still gonna hit pretty well. And again, loot. And finally, I have enough clothes and so on. Oh no.
The key to the door.
And the one to... Here I was.
Oh no. I just took the selection. Did I? Oh god. That's gonna screw me over, isn't it? I'm gonna click inventory. Oh god. There's a lot of stuff in this game, as you can see. Like, look at the armor sets and everything. There's ordinary damage, bashing, slashing, piercing, infantry, fire, magic damage, poison. Oh god, what's infantry damage? I don't know. Don't ask me. Also raiding, also encumbrance, also set bonuses. There's a bunch of shit in this game, which is a good thing because it seemed like it was gonna be... Yeah, I don't have anything around. Crap. Oh, crap. Now him, I'm gonna give a sword. No. I'm going to give him a sword, but not a dual-wielding thing. I don't even know if he can dual-wield. It has to do with talents and so on. I don't know what he chose, what the game chose for him as talents. But let's just make do with what we have. This guy needs better pants. And also a torch. So, okay. We have our basic things. We're supposed to leave here with armor, but I'm a moron. So, kindly forget what just happened. Always take everything. There's a button, take all, and that's supposed to be what I should have pressed. But okay, let's keep going, shall we? I want to at least get out of this prison and see what happens.
More guards. So much for escaping.
Wait. I know how to stop them. At least for a while.
The tutorializing continues. Okay, what the game wants me to do now is to take this guy, and he knows a spell. There's damage spells, there's all of that, and he knows a protection spell. Oh, okay, let me see what circles there are. Damage, protection, strengthen, weaken. Okay, what does he have for weaken? Corpo fesso, aching limbs, weakens an individual enemy for a short duration. That gives him -5 agility. There are levels, as you can see, like these would be effect up to -10 agility, -8 strength, and -5 dexterity. It would cost a bunch more mana though. So let's do what he wants us to do, like the protection. He has armor rating, healing, and this was just kind of this barrier. He wants me to do a barrier of 2 hexes, so I'm gonna block these 2.
The cells! Open the cell doors!
And what I'm supposed to do now is to distract the guards and enact my escape by unlocking all the cells. Okay. Here they go. The guards can't do anything. The barrier is going to be there for 3 rounds, which is more than enough for me to do this. So I'm going to end turn next to the lever. This one as well. Oh, I can actually open it right now, which I'm gonna. This one I can't though because I believe the dwarf runs less. Oh no! Hooray! This game is equal opportunity movement points. So everybody's escaped but that guy. I believe I do need to let him out so that the game will let me proceed. Yes? Yes.
Enough of this. Let's get out of here.
Okay. There's gonna be a riot and people are gonna get killed, but who cares? We're leaving. And that's just experience points, because we didn't actually kill anybody.
What's this name? The name Amber Glasses was asking you about.
Amber glasses.
Okay, that's... I'm not gonna, like...
Amongst my people, friends
show
drink together
everything.
instead of torturing one another.
Each to his own.
Yeah, they're supposed to be friends. I can tell them the truth or evade. I chose the truth before, so let me see what happens
It's
now.
a long story, and I don't understand the ending.
You killed somebody, right? A woman.
Oh, well, fuck
I don't know.
And where does this name come in?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, that was useful. To try and avoid an answer.
Take
And
the
now
bastard wooden
flashbacks.
sword already.
Why are we dueling again?
I don't know. Is it really important? I think you insulted Eleanor.
That's not true.
We were drunk. All I know is I challenged you to a duel.
The voice acting is surprisingly
Or
not
was it
awful.
the other way
Like
round?
some things
Don't
do,
be
but the
silly.
main characters
Leave
are
them
okay.
be. I want to see them fight.
To the 5th hit.
All right.
Okay.
At last.
I could have refused, but I don't know what happens. But I want to fight this asshole because he's gonna torture me a few days later. I don't know what user environment means. I am just going to... Actually, what do I have equipped? Just the hatchet. I don't have any bows or anything, so I just need to punch him in the face. So screw the environment. Punch, punch, punch. And he has a staff, and I have a hammer. Which... Not an hammer. I have a axe. Which should mean that I was supposed to beat him. But... hello? Can I do some hitting? Oh, yeah.
And 5.
And 5.
You win.
Oh.
With ease.
No!
Come on, Eleanor, let's...
Okay, it doesn't actually affect anything.
How I missed all this.
You actually look like a hero.
A hero? That's the last thing I want to be.
I was
Well...
you know, Father Okadiki has no teeth left at all.
Oikadiki.
We should take advantage of that.
There's no hope
Wait.
for you, you know.
Why would you take
Have you
advantage
been
of
to
the
see
fact that
your
he has no
eyes?
teeth at all?
He wants to talk.
I feel like shenanigans
One
are
thing
happening.
at a time. Aurelia? Who's Aurelia? Now I'm curious.
No. Enough talk. I'm going back to Neither. I need to find out what happened. But you don't have...
Why not? Well, that explains.
Okay, we're going anyway because screw it. And now we're at the world map, and this is as much as I've played before, except that before I actually had equipment. So let's see what happens, shall we? Travel to Neither now to find more about Eleanor's death. I'm back there, I can imagine. There's a bunch of places, though. A bunch of them. Can I move? Whoa, there's more places. It's actually a gigantic map. This is the thing, like, it seemed like kind of an XCOM... XCOM Lite type of thing from what I saw. Then I came into the game and I saw all the combat options, and even just the character selection, so I thought, oh no, wait, the combat's actually going to be pretty deep. And now I realize the amount of places you can go to, etc. And yeah, it might end up being a pretty damn awesome game. This is just first impressions, I'm not saying it is, but it could end up being one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was curious about that. How are actually towns working in this game? You can gear up, rest to heal your wounds, or look for new quests and information. Healers treat your wound to cure poison. Innkeepers, place to rest, to restores everything, including astral points, etc. And oh, but does not heal wounds or poison. Wounds are those slashy things that show up on the portraits. Then talk to the innkeeper Misanti to get more information. Okay. Close. So that's the innkeeper for the quest. All these guys are nothing. This dude, that's a healer that I don't need.
You'll
And
need
this
weapons
guy
in a while.
actually does sell equipment. Offer many useful items. The merchant's goods are to the left, your party's inventory is to the right. Just drag it to there and drag it to there. Okay. Shift left click. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to sell? I want to sell one of those torches. I want to sell those pants. I have 13 ducats, but that isn't going to give me anything because everything costs a fuck ton. Yeah, 3 pages of weapons though. I kind of wanted at least a bow, but they don't sell one, do they? No, they don't. Shit. Yeah, this game is going to go wrong purely on the fact that I don't
Not in the best of moods today.
Not today,
actually
Don
have my
Vicente.
gear.
Trouble? You know, I've always got a bed for you. If you've got a shiny silver coin for me.
Okay, this acting is kind of...
Any news?
You
But
could
okay.
say that. Count Urias's daughter is dead. Murdered. Such a pretty girl.
Oh no.
Wait, didn't you know her?
Yes, I...
No wonder your face is as long as a fiddle. Her murderer is to hang the day after tomorrow.
Well...
Friars curse him. Princess Ellen.
Do you know anything about...
The alchemist, they say he took a ship for the south yesterday to Mangbiller, I believe. No wonder he wanted to get away. He was very close.
Where's Count
He disappeared. He didn't even stay for his door.
Count disappeared. I don't want to rent a room because I'm
See you someday.
Your Travia be with
completely
you.
healed. Okay, so what now? Merchants.
Alricio.
You? Shouldn't you be swinging?
I was found
Hey.
innocent.
Be that as it may.
Where's Aurelia?
No. Horatio says she disappeared.
And the princess?
She's already in the tomb of the Calamars. They say the clerics had some trouble putting her body. Anything else?
I need
yeah,
equipment.
buy equipment, please. Okay, so the smith was something else, and this is the actual equipment, maybe. Okay. Leather stuff. I wanted armor, but I can't get any. I really wanted a feathered hat, actually, but I can't get it because I need a short bow. Confirm, and I need arrows. How many? As many as I can, actually. A knife and a hunting knife, are they the same thing? Hunting knife is obviously better. But I can't afford either of them, and any of this as well. So let's just close that for now.
And now?
Let's head for the cemetery.
Wait,
Great
cemetery?
plan.
Okay, you see these notices when something happens? Quest course changed. I'm guessing that means like branches in the quest lines, etc. But I'm not exactly sure. Before you travel on, you should improve your skills. During the events of the story, your party will acquire adventure points. You can use these to level up your characters. Each improvement costs a certain amount of adventure points. Click plus to improve a skill by 1. If you want to undo, click minus. You'll get a refund of the points you've just spent. Okay, you can also save your points to learn new spells and abilities from a trainer later on. Alright, so we can go to the cemetery. So this exits the town. This is the character sheet where you actually do use those points to learn, etc. Inventory. Quest log. Oh, by the way, yeah, inventory. Let's equip this on the second weapon set. Because I don't want to spend my arrows all the time. So it's nice to have a melee weapon. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be the fucking torch. I am sad. I am sad. Character sheet. I'm just gonna choose randomly because this game is doomed anyway. But as you can see, like AP, some things cost a lot of AP. Like going from 13 to 14 intuition, which the game told me at the beginning was the maximum. I don't know if they mean the maximum for character creation, but you can improve later on, or if it's the actual maximum. Weapon talents, though, are something. You can get a summary of your character's melee and ranged weapon talents. Under the icons is a slider, determining if you prefer an offensive or defensive stance with the chosen weapon. A high swords rating improves your attack rating. A high shield rating improves your chance to parry. Okay, so that's how it works. So, with bows, bows don't count. So that is 8. I can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so I guess that answers that, because the maximum during character creation for this was 8, and you can go over it now, so yeah. So the base values are just the cancel. So the base values are just the main stats: courage, cleverness, intuition, charisma, and so on and so forth. Charisma increases astral energy and brings advantages in dialogues. Okay. Dexterity, agility, etc., etc., etc. Weapon talents, you've seen what they do. They improve your fighting abilities. Talents make survival in Aventuria's South considerably easier. Leveling up talents unlocks 4 talent levels, grants new advantages. You can learn new talents at trainers you encounter during your travels. Oh, so you can't actually just buy them all. Though these, okay, I'm level 4. Am I level 4 at body control? Okay. Wait, what does that mean? I'm skill level 4. So if I'm skill level 8, does that mean... Oh yeah, see that moved there. So I need to spend several points on the skill to go to the next level of the benefit. Weird. So for willpower the same thing is true? Good chance to ignore wound modifiers. Okay, so that's a bit weird, but sure. Survival, speed for battles. Okay, oh, it reduces weight of provisions, etc. That's decent. Heroes with high survival value are accustomed to staying alive in the wild. Okay. So then... Cancel the changes. Spells work like talents but are much more powerful and important tactical advantage. Each spell has 4 levels you can unlock during the game. Okay, this guy can't learn anything, but for example this one can. He has a few spells. He has like Burst of Flame, he has level 6. Which means I could probably spend 2 levels to move there. Where it would cost 12, but... But what? It would do 8 to 18 points of fire damage rather than just 8. Etc, etc. Like you can see that the AP you get... There's a lot of places where it can be spent. And Jesus Christ, these are even more now. Like, what the hell do I do? These cost a shit ton. And I'm guessing they need to be unlocked during the story, so... Okay. But there's a bunch of customization to go through. I'm not gonna do any of it right now.
So many tombs.
The tomb of the Calamans must be here somewhere.
Here we go. There's much to discover. Click one of the tombs to do some dungeoneering. The green waypoint lets you return to town. Okay. So if you go to the crossroads, anything? Oh, there is something at the crossroads already. Cover and line of sight. Large objects on the battle map provide cover against arrows, bolts, and most spells. High objects provide more protection. Okay. Ranged and casting is only possible if there is a proper line of sight. Large objects or other characters block the line of sight. So staying behind with the mage or the hunter, etc. is okay, but you still need to maneuver around your own warrior to hit the dudes, even though he's a dwarf. Yes, I know. Every acting character on the battlefield can block line of sight. In this case, oh, never mind then. Sizes does matter. A dwarf like Norim, for example, can be bypassed by weapons with long reach like a spear. A massive ogre, however, usually won't find any cover on most battle maps, and he'll act like it. Okay, so it does actually take size into consideration. This is amazing. Like, I'm actually enjoying discovering this game because it does seem to be way deep. So these are just brigands. I'm going to power punch a brigand in the face. Snap. Oh no, that's my mage. Every character can only parry. Oh, can only parry once per turn. So take care that your characters don't get swarmed. Does that mean I should attack with my smallest dudes first? Probably. Probably, because if you are going to get parried by somebody, it should be... well, that ended up not happening. Yes, you are going to deal this guy in a slightly different fashion. You are just going to burst of flame him in the face. Okay, and this guy... Okay, wow, there are actually quite a lot of hit points there, so... Oh god. Oh god, I do not have much faith in us winning this combat. But let's see. 4 fire damage. This guy I'm just gonna keep whittling down. The other spell he has is Fireball, which does area of effect damage, but in these close quarters there's really no. Stop missing! Did that say 55% chance? No wonder then. I'm gonna use normal hits then. Because I do need to whittle this down to... Oh god, no. What did I do? Everybody's dying. And missing. Okay. I need somebody to go down right now. Okay, I'm going to just focus you down. Oh no, not the fireball. That would be unwise. Oh! Come on, will you please die? Jesus Christ. I just want somebody to die, please. Okay, 1 down. What am I gonna do? Just more fireball. I do have other spells though, like I should be healing the priest. Healing the dwarf, I mean. Oh, healing spells can also miss apparently. That's at 77% chance. Good, we're almost all... Not all, but we are pretty high up. Now this guy has taken 2 fireballs in the face already. So, chance 45 and chance 70. Oh, God almighty. I just want you to die, please! Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. Hopefully to good effect. That wasn't too much damage. Yeah, bastard indeed. Oh god, please don't kill me. Dwarf, you're annoying me, dwarf. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it, as long as nobody dies. Okay, good. That was 1 battle resolved. Hopefully there's going to be equipment coming from this. No, not much. Just an exact duplicate of what the fuck I just bought and didn't use. Fuck me. That's gonna haunt me for the rest of this video, that fucking thing. Okay, so now there's crypts, etc. Let's choose one. Let's go there. They said Dungeoneering, but I think that's mostly gonna be... Yeah, these combat scenarios still. Anything?
That could be useful.
Not really, just stuff to break. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave it here. There's really nothing else I can show you besides this. I really enjoy this game. I think it has some decent potential. I mean, it can also get boring, you know, if nothing happens to shake things up. It can get boring, I guess, because it's just these scenarios over and over. If it doesn't change, that's a bummer. But I'm going to seriously hope that it keeps being this interesting, and the character system is sure as hell complex enough to be worth having a game that's interesting to run it. If it isn't, if all that work with customization and selection and all that is a waste because this is the combat, then I'm gonna be a bit sad. But so far, I mean, that's just me being doom and gloom, but so far, what I've seen of this game, it is damn worth giving it a shot. I mean, it's a full price game, you can get it on Steam, it's from Deadlick Entertainment. But so far, I think it's worth it. It's interesting, at least, especially if you play Schwarze Auge, or if you're familiar with the universe, or if you played Arcania before, etc. But even if you didn't, it just looks cool. Okay, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them in the section below. I will answer every single one. And, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. It's around 5 in the morning by the time I'm finishing this video. So I do believe I'm going to go to sleep. Thanks again for paying attention to me. I need it. I craves it. Like a hummingbird does the sweet pollen of flowers, I crave your attention and approbation. Don't bother learning what approbation means. It's a word. You're never going to use it, ever. Like, if you're reading, if you're actually watching my videos and you're like, fuck it, words, I'll never use them, you should just go away. Hopefully die somewhere quiet. That might have been harsh. I'm gonna go sleep. Cheers, guys. See ya.